disagree with y'all, but only because I'm not leaning on the word faith. You're absolutely right. You should have more faith in the Cowboys offense than you should in the Chiefs offense at this particular juncture. I'm not disagreeing with that on its premise, Ryan and Woody. What I'm saying to you is this. It's Thanksgiving. You just came back from a big victory over the Philadelphia Eagles, the reigning defending Super Bowl champions. Everybody's looking at you now, and they're bloviating about what you're going to do. And that's exactly when they fall. And that's why I tell you to be patient. Just wait for it. This is what I'm talking about. It's Thanksgiving, and I'm looking at Patrick Mahomes coming into Dallas. Now, you can put your head down, RC, but unlike you, who are premature with your tweets,
whoa!
I wait. You understand what I'm saying? I have waited for years. Each year, I sit back and I say, just be patient. And it's the moment when you expect them to do something that they let you down. And that is what I anticipate will happen today on Thanksgiving afternoon in Dallas. Patrick Mahomes is coming into the house. Rice is going to be there. Worthy's going to be there. Kelsey's going to be there. Hunt's going to be there. Andy Reid's going to be there. And I'm saying, with the expectations now having returned to the Dallas Cowboys, with everybody looking at them and saying, you got to run the table, at the very worst, you can afford nothing more than one loss. You got to go 6-0 or 5-1 the rest of this season to have a chance at the playoffs. That level of expectation is something I anticipate on a Thanksgiving afternoon with Patrick Mahomes on the opposite side of the field could work against Dallas. That's how I'm looking at it. And last point, Woody, do you know other than the Colts, nobody has more red zone possessions in the National Football League than the Kansas City Chiefs? They get down the field now. The problem is they don't close. Do I think they could close against Dallas's defense? Yes, I do. That's what I'm anticipating.
I came back for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Not a fan, but I came back for the people that wanted to hear from me. Yeah, I know Rome trying to get me there, but you know,
bro, it's like this, man. You can say I'm done with my family all you want to. Thanksgiving, you walk back through that door, and they like, welcome home.
Right. What about them Cowboys? Yeah.
When you walk back in that door Thanksgiving, your cousin gonna pass you a shot. Welcome back. so we'll be waiting when you come back around.
Yeah. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, y'all landed on thick. Everybody landed on thick. Pause. Yeah, but my prediction for the game, I had the same score that popped in my head, bro. 27-24. I think Aubrey hits a game-winning field goal.
That's what we need.
I think that the Cowboys have the kryptonite for Kansas City, which is that interior line. That's always giving Kansas City trouble with Andy Reid and stuff like that. So I think that it's going to give them trouble tomorrow, too. And I expect a close game, though. Maybe you know, go ahead.
I want to say it. I think as a Rock, we're going to have a breakout game tomorrow.
Hey, well, look, Sam Williams wore the black hat, and you know what I'm saying, had the chain, had the grill. I wore the grill for Sam Williams today. He had that big forced fumble in the game. So shout out to Sam Williams, and I think the defense will show up and get a stop when they need to. But
that's it.
Facts, man. And I'll go last.
Lucky asses.
Turn the pressure up. I don't quit. I don't fold under pressure. I'm the best, and I know I'm the best. And you know I'm the best.
What's going on, family? I wanted to have a discussion this morning, right? Because I hadn't heard what Stephen A. said, and I was on a live show yesterday after the game, and it was brought to my attention that Stephen A. thought that Patty Mahomes and them would prevail, and rightfully so. You had to look crazy from the outside looking in to pick this Cowboys team against the Chiefs. Now, unless you knew what you knew, like most of us knew, then you thought that the championship pedigree of the Chiefs would prevail and that Dallas would show up and do what they always do in those type of games. But this year, the type of player that they have in there is much different. The coaching is much different as far as Shotty's approach. And I think that things seem a bit different. The last 2 weeks, I think being able to win those type of games, even holding serve at home at that stage, 2 huge stages in a row, against the Super Bowl participants, the champion and the AFC champion. They were able to go out there and perform. And I look, I already know what the title is of this. I already know people are going to say, DMV, it is what it is. It's the regular season. But Dak Prescott is playing some really good ball. And on those two stages, Dak had some early struggles, but once he got on, homie got on. You know what I'm saying? Like he really performed well in both games. And so it led me to go down this rabbit hole of if he's back in the MVP discussion. And I think that you have to have him there. Yes, the Cowboys are 6-5-1, right? But the things that he's been able to do, and if they're able to go on a run, I think that he's in prime position to be in the race. Is it going to be enough to overcome? I do think that the schedule that he has going forward, if they're able to somehow crawl into the playoffs, I think we're going to have to come back to this. And so I kind of wanted to put it out there, right? Currently, Dak Prescott is number one in passing yards. That could change. There are a lot of teams that didn't play, but a lot of the Patrick Mahomes, is the Jared Goffs, those guys played yesterday. Jordan Love played yesterday. So their stats are where they are. He's number 2 in touchdown passes. Again, as it stands today, could change after Sunday and Monday. We will see. This probably won't change. Number 1 in QBR, which I didn't know. So the stuff that I'm looking up now, guys, are things that I went blind, and like I was blind when I went to go look these things up. And that's what it is. Number 8 in QB rating. So really, Dak has the stats to back up a claim right now. He has the stats. He just got 2 signature wins. Now, if they could finish this season off on the same, and I think that winning the last 2 games the way that you've been able to win them, meaning being able to have better team performances than those 2, I think Kansas City will probably make the playoffs. I think they'll probably find their way out of it against 2, really, if you think about it, Super Bowl type teams. I think that you're looking forward to like maybe a Lions game right now, and you're looking at that a little bit different. I think before those games, you look at the Lions on the schedule and you say, man, we got you got the Eagles, you got the Chiefs, then the Lions. And I think that the Lions are the most talented team of that bunch. But if you're going to say having the intangibles of what it takes to win a championship, what it takes to gut out tough games, what it takes to have that heart. And yeah, this ain't no pun of the Cowardly Lions, but I think of those 3 teams, I think this is the team with the least amount of heart. And I think that you're prepped to go in that and continue to do the things that you're doing. But Dak Prescott has pressed the right buttons. I think he did a fantastic job yesterday of getting CeeDee Lamb into the game early. I think that he did a fantastic job of pressing the easy button on George Pickens when he needed to. I think he did a fantastic job of using his legs to get out of trouble when he needed to. I think the big moments that they needed on offense where it looked like KC was going to make a run, then Dallas went back and answered. They did a hell of a job answering the bell yesterday, and it's because of Dak Prescott. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. Appreciate y'all for stopping by. Hey, Stephen A., it's okay, my guy. Hell, I'd be wrong too. My prediction was pretty much wrong outside of the Cowboys winning. but it be happening like that sometimes. I just had to poke a little bit of fun because I know that the Cowboys Nation loves it. But appreciate y'all for stopping by. We out. Peace.
Okay, let's go.